Hey guys, welcome back to Invest, where we teach you to be a better quant. Today, we are going to briefly go over some news and go through the stock information. So obviously, this week has been pretty massively bad, to put it lightly. Monday was the worst trading day of the year. Tuesday, kind of up and down, started off really far down and started to recover, and then the last hour of the day was pretty bad. Today, we can check the heat map and see that it's pretty mixed. You know, you got the Mag 7 mostly going up. Some other stuff, small caps are, not doing so hot. But overall, today's a fine day, but you would really hope to see something a little bit better than this, to kind of ease off the decelerator, the brakes that we've seen for the economy so far this week. Yeah, needless to say, I've said it last week. I'll say it again this week. I really don't think this is the big one. I don't think we're immediately going into a recession right now. And I would say that if you want to buy this dip, feel free to go into it. Crap. Whoops. And keep on keeping on. I would say don't take on leverage until the market does start going up again. And that's really when you want to buy the dip, is when it starts to recover. Let's see. Goldman Sachs cut the 2025 target, increased the odds of a recession throughout the year. This is they moved it up for just to 40%. I think we're almost 100% and have a recession this year. It's one of those things where we do see inflation start to tick up a little bit. One of the things that obviously, how to say, we'll go straight here over to the CPI change, and you can see inflation is it ticked down a little bit, but obviously it's not reaching the target. These tariffs are inflationary. I hate to say it, but they really are. You start doing tariffs on Mexico and Canada, and that is going to raise prices. Although that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll leave that up to each individual person to decide. Long term, it might bring back some jobs, but, in the short term, it's definitely going to be inflationary. And that's going to reduce the chances of Jerome Powell lowering the Fed interest rate, which is probably going to dampen a lot of stock growth, and it increases the chances of layoffs the longer these higher interest rates go on. And I wouldn't imagine Powell is going to lower the interest rate until we do start seeing layoffs. And unfortunately, that is also going to coincide with a recession. I don't know how else to say this, but unless inflation can come down drastically, we're probably not looking at interest rate cuts until a recession already materializes. So I wouldn't count on that. And I wouldn't recommend anybody else count on that. Let's see. Today we saw Donald Trump being a used car salesman. I don't know what else to say about that. We got literally a president used car salesman. Kind of a goofy thing. I just wanted to throw this in there. The only reason that you would want to buy a Tesla is to advertise for Elon Musk, because Tesla has really been taking a hit. And I think that kind of goes to show the ego that Elon Musk has, where he needs the president of the United States to buy his car to, not make him feel so bad about Tesla going down the tubes. Let's see, what else? We really don't have too much to talk about as far as stocks go, other than, it's been a rough week for just about every stock in the entire market. A couple of them have been doing okay, but it's kind of negative. There's not really too much else in the news to talk about other than, politics. And we kind of want to be a political channel. We want to get people engaged, at least as far as their personal finances go. But, outside of a little pot shot here and there, I really don't want to bring too much politics into this channel. So instead of that, I want to fill up some time and talk about some stuff that's going on with us. So I mentioned over the weekend that last week sometime, might have been over the weekend, I can't remember what video I mentioned it in, but I did order some new video cards. They should be arriving here next week or so. That's going to help us do some more of our AI training. And the other thing that we're working on right now is rearranging our database to make it a lot faster for our simulations going forward so that we can really train our AI models to be better. Right now, our algorithm does not use any AI. In the future, we want to maybe incorporate a little bit of that here and there to, give us a little bit of an edge here and there. But, it's not going to be the sole decision maker as far as that. One of the things that I've kind of been floating in my mind is allowing people to pick what kind of strategy they want to use when they go into the stock part. So, for example, one of the things I floated recently is that maybe we could have like sort of copycat strategies. Like, say we have one agent that wants to kind of replicate what Peter Lynch does, or Warren Buffett style stuff. So if someone wants to do something like that, they can do that. Our primary algorithm, though, is something that I've done, that I've developed myself. But it's nice to have other options. One of the things I want to try to do as well is that I want to be able to partition someone's portfolio so that they can pick a mix of strategies and see which ones performs better without the strategies slipping or tripping over each other's strategies. So, for example, say you want to buy some shares of NVIDIA for one strategy, but another strategy also wants to buy NVIDIA. I need to program in a way for them to say, hey, these shares were bought with this strategy, these shares were bought with this strategy. If you're going to sell shares using this strategy, only sell this amount of shares because that's how many were allocated to this strategy. So it's going to be something I start to implement going forward. Beyond that, I still do need to get in there, add some captchas for our website for registration purposes. But yeah, that's more or less it. Looks like the market is starting to tick up a little bit more aggressively now. That's just looking at my own portfolio. And like I said, this market time right now is one where you just kind of want to be patient, let the market do its dropping stuff, and then when it starts to really recover, that's when you want to double down and buy the dip. You don't want to do it too prematurely, and if I am wrong, which is entirely possible, if this is the big one, you don't want to be like super leveraged and running into constant margin calls and everything like that. That's not a good way to balance your portfolio or anything like that. So hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week. I think we will probably see a recovery here in the next. I was predicting this week, but it seems like this week is probably not going to be the bottom of it. Maybe next week. Hope you guys are interested in invest in what we do. I would really appreciate your like and subscribe. I don't usually ask for that, but I'm going to start because we are really trying to grow the channel and trying to build up some sort of a viewer base. Appreciate your time.